Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to your English class, children. This is Shruti Miss, and today I'm going to explain you a chapter, that is chapter number 10, Owl and the Moon. This chapter is all about an owl and the moon and a friendship between owl and the moon. So let's start our chapter. One night, Owl went down to the seesaw. One night, what happened? An owl went down to the seesaw. What is the meaning of seashore? Seashore means a beach, a place where there is sea, sand, and rocks. So, the owl went to the seesaw. He sat on a large rock and looked out at the waves. He was sitting on a large, big rock, and he was looking at the waves. Everything was dark because it is night, so everything was dark there. Then a small tip of the moon come up over the edge of the sea. What is the meaning of tip, children? Tip means that a small part um, of the top of something that is known as tip. And the edge of the sea, what is the meaning of the edge of the sea? The edge of the sea means the farthest point in the sea, or you can say the place where the sea and the sky, they looks that both of them are touching each other, like the sea and the sky are touching. Here you can see that the sky and the sea both seems like they both are touching each other. This is called as the edge of the sea. So everything was dark. Then a tip of the moon came up over the edge of the sea, and you can see that the owl is able to see the tip of the moon which is coming out from the edge of the sea. Oh, Owl watched the moon. It climbed higher into the sky. Owl was watching the moon very calmly, very nicely. He was sitting on a big rock, on a large rock, and he was watching the moon that it is climbing higher and higher into the sky. Soon the whole round moon was shining. Soon the owl was able to see the whole round moon, and it was shining beautifully. Owl sat on the rock and looked up at the moon for a long time. Owl was just sitting on the rock and he was looking at the moon. Continuously, he was looking at the moon because it was a very nice feeling that the owl was feeling how beautiful the moon looks. Now come to next page. Now see. If I am looking at you, moon, then you must be looking back at me. We must be very good friends. The moon did not answer. Now, what happened? The owl said to the moon that if I'm looking at you, moon, I am looking at you, I'm loving to see you, then you must also look back at me. But the moon didn't answer anything because there's no voice of moon. Then we must be very good friends. The owl said that. Then we will be very good friends after that. If you will respond to my words, I will be your friend. But owl said, I will come back and see you again, moon. Now owl was going to his house and he was saying to moon that I will come back very soon and I'll see you again, moon. But now I must go home. Now the owl is going to his home. Owl walked down the path. He looked up at the sky. While the owl was moving down the path, he was looking at the sky. The moon was still there. It was following him. Do you know the meaning of following? Following means to going behind something or someone, just like the moon. Because when the owl was moving down the path, he looked up at the sky. He was looking up at the sky and he saw that the moon was also following him. The moon was also moving behind the owl. No, no, moon, said owl. What did the owl say? Owl said, no, no, moon, it's kind of you to light my way. But you must stay up over the sea where you look so fine. Now, what did the moon say? What did the owl say? The owl said that, no, no, moon, there's no need to that you come with me. It's very kind of you. You are a very good friend of mine. You are the most beautiful thing I saw today, and you must be there. Stay up over the sea where it is your place. And you look so beautiful, so nice there. Owl walked on a little farther. He looked at the sky again. After walking for a while, he started looking at the sky. And look what happens next. There was the moon coming right along him. But the moon was coming right along with the owl. The moon was coming along with owl. Look how the moon is coming along with the owl. Dear moon, said owl, you really must not come home with me. Now owl said to the moon, dear moon, you must really, there's no need that you come to my home with me. My house is small, my house is very small, and you would not fit through the door, and you will not fit in my doors, and I have nothing to give you for supper. Do you know what is the meaning of supper, children? Supper means last meal of the day, that is dinner, and I have nothing to serve you as supper. So moon, there's no need, and please moon, don't come along with me. The owl was requesting the moon, please don't come to my house. My house is really very small, and you are such a big and beautiful moon, and you will not fit in my house. Then owl kept on walking. He resumed his walking again. The moon sailed after him over the tops of the trees. Do you know what is the meaning of sailed? Sailed means move quickly and smoothly after him. So the moon was also moving quickly and smoothly after the owl. Moon said, owl, I think that you do not hear me. Now owl said, moon, I think that you are not able to hear my voice. Owl climbed to the top of a hill. Now what did the owl did? The owl climbed on the top of the hill, and from there he shouted loudly as he could that goodbye moon. Now in this way the owl shouted. Look, this picture is showing that how loudly the owl is shouting, and he is saying goodbye to the moon. The moon went behind some clouds. Now what happened? The moon hid himself behind some clouds. Owl looked and looked. Owl was looking for the moon. He was thinking about the moon. The moon was gone. Now the moon was gone. It is always a little sad to say goodbye to a friend. said Owl. Now what Owl said? Owl said that it is very sad when we say goodbye to anyone, to our friend, to our parents, to anyone. We feel very sad. We feel very hurted. So it is very sad. It is little sad to say goodbye to a friend. Now Moon and Owl, both of them have become friends. Owl came home. He put on his pajama. Have you ever seen an owl wearing a pajama? No? Now see, this owl is wearing a pajama. Owl came home, he put on his pajama and went to the bed. Now Owl went to the bed to sleep. The room was very dark because it is night. The room was very dark. It was night. Owl was still feeling sad, and still the owl was feeling sad because of the darkness, because he had said goodbye to his friend. Now Owl is very upset. Owl is very sad. All at once, what happened? Surprisingly, Owl's bedroom was filled with silver light. Owl's bedroom was fully filled with silver light. Owl looked out of the window. Now Owl come closer to his window and he looked out of the window. Then he saw the moon coming behind the clouds. The moon was coming behind the clouds. Moon, you have followed me all the way home. What a good round friend you are, said Owl. Now the owl is very happy. This owl is very happy because his friend was there. Moon was there to light his room, to make his room beautiful. A beautiful friend with a beautiful light. Then Owl put his head on the pillow and closed his eyes. Then what happened? Owl put his hand on his pillow and closed his eyes. The moon was shining down through the window. Owl did not feel sad at all. Now the owl was very happy. He was feeling very fresh. And now he can talk to Moon as well. Now the owl went to sleep and the moon was shining down through the window. Now this chapter is ended here, and what we have to do is we have to learn the hard words. What we have to do? We have to learn the hard words. Seashore, 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 seashore. Now number 2 is waves, waves, waves. Number 2 is waves, waves, waves. Number 3 is tip, tip. Now you have to repeat these words after me. Tip, tip. Number 4 is edge, 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 edge. Number 5 is climbed, climbed, climbed. Number 6 is shining, shining, shining. Number 7 is following, 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 following. Number 8 is supper. Supper means dinner, supper, 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 supper. Then number 9 is sailed, sailed, sailed means to move quickly after something or someone. Sailed, sailed, sailed. Number 10 is goodbye, goodbye, Good, bye, bye. Number 11 is pajamas, pyjamas, pajamas, pyjamas, pajamas. Number 12 is suddenly, SUDDENLY, suddenly. SUDDENLY, suddenly. Number 13 is cheer. CHEER, cheer. CHEER, cheer. Number 14 is friend. FRIEND, friend. Number 14 is friend. FRIEND, friend. Number 15 is through. THROUGH, through. THROUGH, through. I hope these hard words are clear to you all, and what you have to do, you have to go through this chapter. You have to read this chapter as much as you can, and you are free to watch this video as much time as you need for help, and you have to learn this hard word also. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.